center because you're trying to get moderates and seeing if you can get anybody from the other party to maybe consider voting for you. So that does kind of happen. It would be interesting to hear that question.
Most definitely. And, everyone is capable of evolving when it comes to policy. But it would be another question, I think, that would be uncomfortable for Kamala Harris to answer.
It'll be interesting tonight to see how many uncomfortable questions are asked. And I agree with Charity. Dana Bash often doesn't pull punches. She will hopefully do the right thing and ask the tough questions tonight. Charity has everything you need to know. We're coming up right here at the top of the hour. At 6:10, we will talk about the Trump staff's altercation at Arlington National Cemetery. WOAI News Time, 5:58. Woo, we're back.
And we're back. Are we up? Are we streaming?
He seems to be indicating that. I've got to go find it. Terry Toller.
It's still not.
Well, you clicked on the old one. So there's supposed to be and there it is.
Okay, hang on.
Let me know if you need the link.
Hang on.
Travis made it in.
Oh, he did? Is he the only one?
So far, yes. Or the only one who's posted. Yeah, there are two watching.
Yeah.
Me and Travis.
Yeah.
You need the link or did you find it?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
Watching.
Travis, sorry about the technical issues. Tommy Miller, welcome back.
Look, Tommy, I wore your shirt, man.
Very nice.
Tommy
Miller shirt.
We don't know what happened, but it ain't good. Studios of the future, you are correct. Yes. Future's not bright, dude.
No, the future's looking pretty bleak.
And we're back. Tommy, can you hear me? Started streaming 100 seconds ago.
Wow. A brand new stream.
Brand new, everybody.
Six o'clock is our time. San Antonio's first news. Good Thursday morning. I'm Charity McCurdy. Among our top stories, Kamala Harris takes part in her first interview tonight. A deadline is looming over a gun ban reversal at the Texas State Fair. We'll have details, first traffic and weather together every 10 minutes in mornings. Your Weather Channel forecast for this Thursday, partly cloudy, could see a stray shower or storm, a high in the mid-90s. Tonight's low near 75, right now 73 degrees. Tonight, Vice President Kamala Harris will sit down for her first interview since July when she became the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee after President Biden dropped out of the race. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal has more.
The sit-down pre-taped interview with Vice President Kamala Harris is set to air on CNN tonight, and she's doing it with her vice presidential pick, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Walz, for his part, preferred to promote a different event Wednesday before a group of firefighters in Boston.
Kamala Harris, she's ready to hold him accountable on the debate stage. Tell me you're not looking forward to that.
The focus, though, among her critics is on policy. Tuesday, former President Trump's VP pick, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, told a rally in Michigan that she's copying the former president's policies.
In fact, I've heard that for her debate in just a couple of weeks, she's going to put on a Navy suit, a long red tie, and adopt the slogan, "Make America Great Again."
The debate is scheduled for September 10th. Jessica Rosenthal, Fox News.
And Republicans continue to attack Harris for her so-called flip-flopping on policy positions, including the border. Speaking to Fox's Laura Ingraham, former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy questions who's really doing the policy switching.
This is a complete flip. And it's not her saying it. It's the politics of her political staff saying it. She's not even coming out and saying, I changed my position. She's just doing whatever it takes. Instead of a Kamala, it's chameleon.
Harris has seemingly changed her positioning on several key issues, notably fracking and border security. Meantime, former President Trump is campaigning in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Here's Fox's Ryan Schmelz.
It will be the Republican Party nominee's first campaign appearance since special counsel Jack Smith filed a reworked indictment in his election interference case. Former President Trump will likely have a lot to say during campaign stops in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin over the next 2 days. 2016 saw the former president break a presidential election slump for the GOP by becoming the first Republican since the 1980s to win Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. He's trying to win both states back after President Biden flipped both in 2020. In Washington, Ryan Schmelz, Fox News.
Bexar County Sheriff's Office is mourning the passing of one of its own. 32-year-old veteran Sergeant Timothy Williams suffered a medical episode in the early morning hours of August 17th during a traffic stop and was hospitalized. He was taken off of life support last Saturday and passed away. Williams was honored by his fellow deputies with an honor walk yesterday to celebrate his contribution as an organ donor and his 3 decades of service to Bexar County. It'll either be today or tomorrow that we know whether the state fair in Texas will face a lawsuit over its new policy banning guns. The decision was made after last year's shooting at the fair that injured 3 people, and the fair's Carissa Condianas said the fair is on solid ground.
The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the San Antonio Stock Show, as well as Rodeo Austin, they have similar policies in place to ban weapons. And so we feel this is the measure that we need to put in place.
And Attorney General Ken Paxton gave the fair until the end of this week to walk back the new policy, or he could file suit. A group of Republican lawmakers say the rules violate the rights of law-abiding citizens. Meantime, Paxton is launching a new voter fraud tip line, and it's not without controversy.
The tip line is an email address for Texans with concerns about suspected violations of Texas voter law. In a statement, Paxton said, quote, significant growth of the non-citizen population in Texas and a pattern of partisan efforts to illegally weaponize voter registration in the voting process to manipulate electoral outcomes have created urgent risks to local, state, and federal elections, unquote. Opponents like State Senator Roland Gutierrez are crying foul.
We've seen this show from this crooked Ken Paxton over and over again, and it is only voter suppression and voter intimidation.
Gutierrez wants a DOJ investigation into Paxton's election integrity unit. Eric Lankum, News Radio 1200 WOAI.
The Medina Valley ISD is dealing with transportation problems. The district now has over 9,500 students, about 700 more than last year. That growth appears to have caught district officials flat-footed, with reports that hundreds of students in the district have yet to be assigned bus transportation. About 200 students are on a wait list for buses, and some who have been assigned say it's taking some buses 90 minutes to get them to their school. It is 6:06. News at the top and bottom of every hour, along with breaking news as it happens. I'm Charity McCurdy. Traffic and weather coming up.